Yo, what up, everybody? This is RBT coming at you with my fourth edition of my Friday's question and answer series. Yeah, this is the fourth Friday I've done this. So right now, before you even watch the rest of this video, go below and leave a question in the comment section. And I don't care if it's sports related, I don't care if it's personal, I don't care anything. Just ask me any question and I'll answer that next Friday. I'm going to answer every single question that is asked of me. And actually, I had a lot of questions this week, or like 10, which is a lot for me. But I'm going to try to do this kind of fast because I don't have much time. So let's get right into it. The Undead Soldier 96 asks, do you think Alabama has a shot at winning number 15 this season? Before the Michigan game, I really didn't think we had a chance. But after the Michigan game, I think we have a better chance than anybody in the country. And he also asked, and who is your favorite band / rapper? If I had a favorite band, it'd probably be Train. Favorite rapper is probably Kid Cudi. That's how you say it. Tennessee Sports Fan 96 says, if you can or could vote, who would you vote for, Romney or Obama, and why? I'm 17, so, and I don't turn 18 till May, so I don't get to vote in this election, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. If I had a vote, would vote for Mitt Romney, and I'm not gonna say why because I don't want to spark any political debate. I'm just gonna say Mitt Romney and leave it at that. Mr. Gamer Dude 911 asks, who do you think will win the Pac-12 and why? This is a toughie. I'm gonna go with USC slight edge over Oregon because USC has the experience at quarterback position. They have, I think, more talent overall than Oregon does, and I think USC gets them back after losing to them last year. Wait, USC beat Oregon last year, or whatever. I just think they have more talent overall than Oregon does, and more experience at the quarterback position, and that will be the ultimate decisive factor in that. If I had to pick a dark horse, I'd probably say Washington would be a dark horse, but I'm gonna say USC. Skyline 125951295 asks, what do you think about the new Big East after UCF, SMU, Houston, Boise State, and Memphis expansion, both in basketball, football, and basketball? I think it's a really good thing for the Big East. I think since the Big East their talent level is kind of under every other major conference, that to be taken seriously, they really needed a conference championship game. And they're that much closer to that, and even the commissioner of the Big East says that he's looking for a 12th member for next year to be able to have a championship game next year. But I think they're all quality teams. UCF is an up and coming team, so is SMU, even though they got embarrassed by Baylor, but they're up and coming. Houston, they've been a good consistent program in the past, but they got embarrassed by Texas State. And Boise State, you all know about Boise State. Memphis, they're kind of pitiful in football, but they bring a lot to the basketball phase of the game. And Navy's going to join. That's going to be interesting to see them in a conference. And Air Force is going to join. I don't know who. Oh yeah, maybe East Carolina will join for next year, but I don't know. But I mean, these are the best possible choices the Big East really has, and I think they did a good job at getting quality opponents in different markets. And I think the Big East will surprise some people in the upcoming years. The West Virginia loss was huge, but I think they still have talent in that conference. And I don't overlook the Big East. I'm not like every other fan that's like, oh, the Big East, they are terrible. No, I think the Big East has a lot of talent and really teams that have an opportunity to go to a national championship. Like this year, I think if Rutgers goes undefeated, which they probably can, or I'm not really sure. They have to play Arkansas, but if they beat Arkansas, they'll probably go undefeated. I mean, they're looking at a 12-0 season, probably going to go to the national championship. So you can't ever, in my opinion, overlook the Big East. Razorback fan 1995 asks, if you could be anyone in the world, who would you be? Oh God, if I had to be anyone in the world, I'd probably want to be a quarterback of a football team. And if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Tom Brady because he has a beautiful wife. The Mr. Kapowski asked me 3 questions. Who will win the third Saturday in September game between Tennessee and Florida? judging so far, I'm gonna say Tennessee's gonna win that game pretty easily because Tennessee looked out of the SEC East, Tennessee looked the most impressive week 1, and Florida, I don't know. Florida's offense is just anemic and absolutely just garbage. No offense to Florida fans, but I mean I'm sure you all agree. It's just until they find a quarterback that actually can step up and be a leader and be consistent, I don't even know, man. It's sad what's going on in Florida. So much talent. 2. What are your predictions for Tennessee after the big win versus NC State? Tennessee, like I said, they've been very, very impressive in that first game against NC State. NC State still, I believe, has the best secondary in the country. I just think the wide receiver core, the line is pretty good for Tennessee this year, and Tyler Bray is going to shock some people this year. I think he's probably, if not the best, one of the best quarterbacks in the SEC. He's in that mix with Tyler Wilson and Aaron Murray. But Tennessee, I think they surprised people this year. I don't think they win the East. I think they might come second to like a South Carolina. But I mean, I was kind of down on Tennessee going into the season, so they surprised me, and my overall opinion that Tennessee has changed. I had them like 5th in my pre-SEC SEC preview video months ago. Right now, I probably have them at 2nd. So I think Tennessee is going to surprise some people the rest of the year, and I think they're actually going to start challenging the Georgias and Floridas, Missouris, the Arkansas of the world, and yeah. And this last question, who do you think will win the AL East, my Orioles or the Yankees? I think the Orioles don't win the division. I think they get a wild card spot, but I hate the Yankees. I mean, you all know who followed my channel. I'm a huge Red Sox fan. I hate the Yankees. But somehow, over the past 5-6 years, Yankees have somehow found a way to, in the last month, just go run away with the division. I mean, I know it's not looking that way right now, but I think somehow they just go on this big streak where they just beat everybody that comes their way, and they win the AL East. But I think the Orioles still I think the Orioles might make it close, but I think they still make a wild card spot, which is a big step in the right direction for the Baltimore Orioles. 4 or 5 more questions. Joe Rocks Rule BB asks, who do you think will win the Texas State versus Texas Tech game this Saturday? Does Texas State have any chance? Yeah, they have a chance. Of course they do. They look really, really good against Houston. I don't know how they're going to fare against a team like Texas Tech. So I mean, that's a big difference between Texas Tech and Houston. I think I know the Houston's still a talented team, but I mean, there's a big difference between the last year's Houston team that almost went to a BCS Bowl and this year's Houston team. But I mean, it still is really impressive for Texas State, and I think I said this in my prediction video. Texas Tech does win this game, but I think Texas State is going to make it really, really close. Probably a touchdown or so. I think I said 31-24 Texas Tech. And yeah, Texas Tech has a good chance. They're a really tough opponent. If I was Tommy Tuberville and the Texas Tech Red Raiders, I'd be very nervous going into this game. Bama's Roland asks, is there any reason why you have advertisements on your videos, and have you considered doing away with them? It could be awesome if you did, because it delays the time I could watch your videos. Thanks. Yeah, there's a reason to have advertisements on my videos. That's because I work for a TV company in Canada, Vancouver, Canada, called Broadband TV, and they have my YouTube partners. Partnered with my channel partnered with YouTube, and that's like my job. This is like my job right now in high school. They put the advertisements on my videos, which makes me money. So no, I can't do away with them because that's what produces my money. Chris71077 asks, what is your favorite movie of all time and why? My favorite movie of all time is probably Fever Pitch. I don't know, big Red Sox fan, and I just thought it was really cool just following that 2004 amazing season, and I just thought it was a funny movie, and it was a great actor, Jimmy Fallon, one of my favorite actors, playing in the movie. So if my favorite 3 movies, I would say it would be Fever Pitch, Moneyball, and crap, I just had one in my mind. Oh, actually 4. Fever Pitch, Moneyball, Jeepers Creepers. I don't know why. I love that movie. I hope they come out with the 3rd one next year. I know I made a video on that. Jeepers Creepers 3, and oh my god, dude, it keeps popping out of my head. I'm an idiot. I'm just gonna keep it at those three. I don't know. I just had the other one in my head and it just came out. But yeah, I'm gonna just kind of like go to the next question here. Kind of feel stupid right now. Alan Clanton asks 2 questions. Who do you think will win the ACC title this season? Let's go with. I'm gonna go with Florida State. I don't think they're gonna go to the national championship game. I don't think they're gonna run the table and go undefeated. But I do think they beat up on the ACC. I know they'll probably get upset once or twice, but their defense is just like insane. But it's a big loss, and a big reason that I don't think they're gonna go undefeated is that loss of Brandon Jenkins for the season. He anchored that D line, and I'm still not completely sold on that offense. But I do think they win the ACC. And Alan Clanton asks, have you always been a Bama fan? I've been a Bama fan since I was like a half a second old. Been a Bama fan for my whole life, and I cannot. It makes me really angry when people call me a bandwagon fan, because first of all, I'm from Alabama, and when you get success, people just like to say whatever they can towards you in a negative way. So, yep, I've been a Bama fan my whole entire life. Give me like 5 seconds. I'm trying to think of that other movie. What was it? Moneyball, Fever Pitch, We Are Marshall, Jeepers Creepers. Was that 4? That might have been the 4 I was thinking of. I don't know, but just forget it. How long is this video? 11 minutes. So I'm gonna end it here. Go ahead and ask more questions for next week. I'll see you guys later. And real quick, I'm not gonna be able to make like any recaps or anything this weekend because I'll be in Nashville for the Tennessee Titans and Patriots game. But I'm not gonna go to school Monday because I'll be probably too tired. So I might make all of those on Monday and the regular videos on Monday if that's cool with y'all. So that'll probably be like 6 videos on Monday. So it's up to y'all. But I'll probably end up doing that because I don't think there's any way I can make those videos in Nashville. So I'll see you guys later. As always, roll Tide, go Sox, and go Titans. See you and ask some questions. See you.